The game seems like it's stepped up in difficulty in terms of what it actually wants me to do now. So I should probably expect it to be a little bit harder. It's already been like a fairly difficult game, but I can definitely tell that this world's kind of picked it up a little bit. Okay, so that's basically not re-grabbing at all until the second one. So, big bounce, over there a little, or just aim for that block. Alright. So big spin, third spin times up nicely. Right there, a little big. Okay. It's specific, but it's not that bad, I think. The jump onto the fireball from this fireball seems a little bit harder, but maybe better to just do little bounces because it doesn't look like I have enough time to catch up to the saw otherwise. Yeah. I hate Bowser statues that go from 1F0 to not 1F0. This jump took me forever to learn in Gracie World 2 because it's just kind of awkward. Like with the fireball, or the Potobo at least, like, it kind of continues moving after, but the Bowser statue, like, stops entirely, and it's just really awkward. Honestly, it's probably my personal, like, least favorite use of 1F0. Like, I get why it's used, because it does kind of keep the statues moving a little bit longer. But the way it, like, preserves momentum the second it gets off is just really awkward. Alright, so 3 little bounces, and I have to do a big bounce on the third one to get over there. No, 4, 3. I did not think I was going to make that jump, or I would have tried a little bit harder for that. See, that one's interesting. I don't know if I've ever actually seen a thwimp on 1F0 before. But I kind of like that, like the Podobo, it kind of just actually fits it a little bit better. And honestly, I actually kind of like this jump more than the one in the regrab castle, just based on how it feels, because even though the Bowser statue does stop, I feel like the jump that it's requiring after it stops is a little more forgiving for what it feels like. Although I don't really remember having like a ton of trouble with that jump when I came back to Gracie World. It was just the first time I played it, like before I played Kaizo really at all. Alright, so spin jump at the coin after it passes. 2, 3, regrab, full bounce. It kind of just feels like all of these are full bounces and not really regrabs, which is I think it does slow down a little bit. I wonder if that's like when the thwimp is supposed to be like jumping. But because it's locked onto 1F0, it kind of slows down slightly. But once it gets into that gap, I feel like it's moving a little bit slower. Or maybe I just keep timing it wrong, but... Alright, full bounce off of that Bowser statue, and then you can just go into the second section of it. This level doesn't feel that bad, at least so far. I guess it's not even technically the end of the world if the Bowser statue jumps left right there. I just have to redo that part. I should probably try to stay on the right side of it though, to avoid that happening as much as I can. Which I guess is why that coin's there. Okay. This jump's not that hard. Like, I get messing it up the first time I get there, but... Okay. Catch it this time. Cool ending though. So I need to catch it. That regrab's pretty tight because it's basically just a regrab on the way down. But I like the use of the reflecting fireballs here. Yeah. Okay. should actually see if I have my low latency latency mode set up finally. Ari showed me how to do it yesterday, but I think it didn't actually take effect until the stream. How fast did that actually show up? I didn't actually have my stream pulled up, so that was a bad test. So sending this at 8:26:30. So sending it now. Still kind of looks like it's like a 6-second delay or so, but I guess that's still better than it was before. Buckle down. Get through this. That was a weird hitbox, but that's okay. Getting too big of a bounce off that last Bowser statue jump, I think. Spin jump, spin jump, little spin, little spin. and try to do a weird regrab. Oh, except it's not 3 if you land at a different time. Trying to do there. Okay. Okay, so I need to catch this as it's basically just about to go off screen, and then spin jump over to here, and then ah, come on, Ghost have gotten high bounce that time. Blah. Okay. level for way too long at this point. So, little spin, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. It's because I keep freaking out once I get to this Bowser statue part. I just need to do a big bounce through like I'm doing over here. Gotta hang out to the left, but I can still do a big bounce, and then if I do a big bounce, the Bowser statue's through the little gap I know. Wait for it to be halfway. Wait for it to be a little bit before halfway, I guess. One thing I have noticed is that the levels have also seemed to get slightly longer as the game's going on, which is interesting. Because it's also helping make it feel like I have to chain more stuff together each life. Should've just went for it. Fireball was so slow. Alright. I mean, I'm probably gonna die to whatever's in here anyway, but at least we made it to the pipe finally. Oh god. Yeah, that's definitely a run as soon as you get in there, room. Okay. Okay, so 5 bounces off the reflecting, 1 bounce onto the sparky, bounce onto the sparky on the other side, and then bounce up. This is just run. Oof, I got super lucky with that regrab, but okay. And no, I did not get the jump, so...